It's the 20th of December and now just a few days to go to Christmas, so we'll be working until the 24th and just taking in any last minute orders. And so we've got on Bricklink, we've got 9 orders. Brick Owl, we've got 9 also. And on eBay, we've got just 5 orders. All pretty low lot counts and not enormous value, so we'll be able to get these picked and packed quickly. And then I've got to finish off getting the Queer Eye sets into the store and get those parts available for sale. So I'm going to get cracking now. I am currently going through and trying to tidy up my inventory. I was advised when joining Brick Freedom to turn on the retain flag in all of my items, and I find it an absolute pain, to be honest, because what happens is that when you sell out of an item, it goes to 0 quantity but stays kind of in your inventory. And where that's a real problem for me is when I'm parting out and I want to bring in the remarks from various items, then I get the remarks pulled in for items where they no longer exist. So what I mean by that is if I have some of these slopes in a set, for instance, that I'm just parting out, it'll tell me that they're in drawer 376. So I go to put them away in 376 and they're not there because they sold out ages ago. And so I then have to go through and find another drawer. And I just find it far more time consuming than if when I did the merge, the remarks were left blank. So I'm going through and I'm actually deleting all of these items that are 0 quantity, that have the retain, and then I'm going to turn the retain flag off all of the items and see how I go with that. 21st of December, and it's a quiet start to the day with only a few days left to go to Christmas now. Just 2 orders on Bricklink, and on Brick Owl we've just got 3, and on eBay we've got 4. So 2, 3, 4. These aren't going to take very long at all to get picked and packed, and then we'll have to think about what we're going to do after that. I have my little helper working on parting out 5 of the Seinfeld sets, so they'll be ready to put away for me probably tomorrow, not today. Need to fill today with something else, probably sorting out some used bulk and try to get some of that into the store. Today's eBay orders are an Aquaman. We've also got a Spider-Man. This is the one with the dual molded legs, and we've got a Captain Marvel polybag, and this has been quite popular, sending one of these out a day pretty much at the moment. And then we've got a Captain America, and this one was from the Captain America little neck. So just need to get these put in their envelopes and get them sent out. So believe it or not, this is the largest order of the day. This is just 16 lots, 39 items, and in terms of number of lots and items, it's the biggest order of the day. Not the highest value, but the biggest order of the day to pull. And just shows how slow it is, at least for me at the moment. This is a new one for me. I've got a customer who's placed a fairly large order on the 21st of December, and they're asking me if I'll actually hold the parcel until the new year because they're afraid of it getting lost, which is, you know, understandable. There's a lot of posts going around here, there and everywhere over the Christmas period, and a lot of days where the post service is closed, etc. So I've proposed to them that I'll post out on the 3rd of January, but it's the first time I've ever had somebody ask me to delay the posting of an order. So I just found it really interesting. In a previous video, I showed you this database that I've started to build in order to pull together information from Bricklink, Brickowl and eBay. And it's progressing okay. I've managed to do a little bit more work on it, and I have been improving the data that is held for each order. But the main thing that I've been working on is to create a kind of dashboard. So what I've created is this. And this is, I must admit, I'm kind of plagiarizing what you get in Brick Freedom a little bit. And it's very, very similar to that look and feel, which I quite like. So here, this is telling me my total sales. And at the moment, I've only got information in for Bricklink and Brickowl. It's only really a subset of data. It's not everything. It's more a case of sort of playing with this at the moment and building the model, and then making sure all of the data is populated further down the line. We've got the total number of items sold, the average sale, the number of sales per day, the total sales income, total shipping and handling. And that includes both the shipping costs and the fee that I charge as part of the order. So every order I do has a 50p sort of handling fee in there, which helps to cover cost of envelope, etc. And then I've just got some sort of fun information, I suppose, which is the highest order value and the largest number of items and lots on any particular order. I've then got a couple of graphs to show you sales by platform, and then the total order value also by platform. Now, at the moment, this is showing everything across the entire life of the data. So the next thing for me to work on this will be to improve the model to be able to slice this by year and month, etc. So that's something that I'm working on now. It's a tool that I'm using, which is FileMaker Pro. It's a tool that it's got its very own distinct way of doing things. And so I'm kind of having to learn as I go a little bit about how to use the tool and how to model the data differently in order to get the results that I'm looking for. Now, I have done something else though, and this is one of the benefits of building a tool, is being able to incorporate different aspects of the different activities and work that I'm doing. So the other thing that I've started work on is to build my upload log into the tool as well. So you might have seen in previous videos that I keep an Excel sheet for all of the uploads that I've been doing. So every time I upload a new bunch of parts, whether it be new or used, I enter in the date, the number of parts, number of lots, the value, whether it was new or used, and the starting inventories and lot counts, etc., as well as the differences that we see in the upload. So here you'd see in this instance that the inventory increase was 1044 and the lot increase was 100. So I've now built this. Now I can look at this in several different ways. So I can look at this as a table of data as well. You'll see that I've got a few blank entries where I just missed inputting the data. This didn't exist on my Excel sheet. It's not that it's missed in this tool. what I'm going to do as I go forward now is I'm going to use this tool to input the data through the form. And the form at the moment is very simplistic, very basic. All of this will be improved as we go. So I think it's made reasonable progress since last week, particularly with the dashboard. And what I'd really like to do is, if I could get the dashboard to a place where I can carve that up by year, month, etc., then I'd be really quite happy with where it is at the moment, although I will continue to tweak it. And I'll be putting in things like navigation to jump between these different aspects of the tool and make it look more like a kind of application rather than what it is at the moment, which is just a bunch of different layouts that I'm sort of jumping between as I develop the tool. You have to keep in mind as well that because this is all historic data, some of the data looks a bit odd when you're looking at it across time. So for instance, my sales per day looks incredibly low, but you've got to remember that that is from the start of time when I opened a Bricklink store, and so I might at the very early stages had an order a week, or even had bigger gaps than that, very, very low volumes of orders at the start. This isn't necessarily representative of the time I've been working full time, unless I were to slice the data down to the start point of where I started last year on this as a full-time role. So lots of work still to do. Happy with the progress that I've made so far, and I'm kind of very interested to see where this goes. First order for this morning is two collectible minifigures, both from the Batman collectible minifigure series, and it's the Joker and Batman with their inflatable rings. Next item going out through eBay is an unusual one, and it's this Bricks magazine, sold for $10.99 including shipping, and I've got a bunch more of these listed online for anyone who's interested in them. It's the first one of them to go, and I know that they are pretty expensive, I guess, but I do have an offer on there for buy one get the second one half price. So always good for people who are missing the odd issue. Nice little minifigure order going out here. They've bought a bunch of these Jonas Jr. figures, and then lots of various torsos, some collectible minifigure part replacements, and then a few other new torsos, leg assemblies, heads, etc. So this one is going off to Germany, so I'm hoping that there's no problems with the customs getting through to Germany. I've heard a couple of reports of a few problems here and there, but touch wood, it'll all go through just fine. Got another great order here from a regular customer of mine, and messaged me on Instagram today to see whether I was still posting out, and of course we are. We're going to be posting out right up until Christmas Eve, and hopefully these make it to him in time for Christmas. Spent the last couple of hours putting away the Seinfeld sets that we've parted out. There were 5 of those. That's going to add another 6,794 items to the inventory for £769, which is a great return on buying those. Some great parts in there as well, so we're going to see how they sell, and I'm just going to upload that now. Let's send out our notifications to everyone who's looking for those parts, and then I just want to see what that's going to give me in the inventory, and that is bringing us up to 334,243 with 8,887 lots. And if I just, let's say 8,887, I think that was. So that's added another 60 lots to the inventory. So not bad going. 23rd of December today, and just a few orders to start with. Just one on Bricklink, one on Brickowl, and a couple of eBay orders here, and they are for a Jonathan Von Ness figure from Queer Eye and a Spider-Man figure, and this is the last of my Spider-Man of this new type. So I'm gonna get these out. I'm gonna get my Bricklink and Brickowl order done, and then my intention is to have a really good clean up for today, get rid of some of the mess that's going on here, to get into a good state for the Christmas period. I need to get these parts here put into my bulk bins below here, and then you know, be ready to have a nice clean situation over the Christmas period while we're closed for a few days. 24th of December, and one more day to go to Christmas, and the store is still open. Hoping to get my post out at lunchtime today, so not looking to get too many orders, but I've got 4 in for Brickowl for a total of 82 lots there, and then we've got another one to go out on Bricklink, and we've got nothing on eBay. So hopefully these are not going to take very long. Gonna get these done and dusted, and see what time I've got left for the rest of the morning. But I've got quite a few jobs to do today for non-store related activities, so let's see how we go. Here's the first order for Christmas Eve, all packed and ready to go. This is 33 lots for 460 items, and a real random assortment of items, so I've no idea what it is they're building, but I really appreciate the order. This is hopefully the last order for Christmas Eve. This is 556 items in 17 lots. Mostly white and dark bluish grey, with a few other bits thrown in there as well. And going to get this out now. Now obviously this isn't going to get to the customer until somewhere in between Christmas and New Year, but obviously they're not too concerned about that. They obviously just wanted to get the order in ASAP, and again, very grateful for the order, and wish them a very Merry Christmas. I'm just getting a couple of sets ready for someone to collect for Christmas. This first one is the Ultimate Batmobile. This is 70917, and the other set is 70922, which is the Joker Mansion. And these are the last 2 sets of a deal that I did with him, which included the Apocalypseburg set, and I got a very, very good price for the 3 of them together. I'm not going to say what it was, but I was very, very happy with the price. And the way this worked was I'd listed them on Facebook a while ago, and he reached out, asked if he could put a deposit on them, and I was happy to do that, and he's paid me the balance over the last 2 months while I've held on to them. He's already took the Apocalypseburg, and picking these 2 up ready for Christmas. So I hope he has a great Christmas and a lot of fun building them, because these are a couple of great sets. So So surprisingly, I've just had a couple of bonus eBay orders in, which sounds a bit crazy on Christmas Eve, but got an order here for 3 of the 501st Clone Troopers, and also an order for a Captain America. So little surprise there. Don't really need to get these posted out today by eBay's rules, but I'm going to get them in the mail anyway, and the customers will get these pretty quickly.